Hello everybody again. I told y'all back in the first video that I worked out in the oil field. I'm sure you can hear the motor on this pump jack running in the background. What I'm about to be doing is changing the packing on this thing, where the rods and the polish rod liner and everything run through a packing gland, basically to keep oil and water from escaping onto the ground. So I'm going to show you real quick what one looks like when it's leaking. Kind of ugly, but I'll get it all changed and cleaned up. I don't know if you can see that oily water sloshing out of that, but I'll get my tools out and show everybody how I'm going to change that out and stop that from leaking onto the ground. Okay, this is a relatively simple process. Always wear a pair of safety glasses because you never know when something might splash up in your eye or something like that. So I'll don those, and I'm going to be replacing this packing. This particular one is the size is 2 1/4 by 1.5 inch Skinner type packing. Skinner is a brand of stuffing box that's on this particular well. I don't know if you can see that size there, but I'll show you the other tools I'll be using. I have a pair of good safety, not really safety, but well, they are, to keep oil and stuff off my hands. I have a good pair of gloves for that, and here they are. I use this type, they're disposable. Then I'll be using a packing puller, which is a little device with a screw type head on one end that you screw down into the old packing to pull it out. And then I have some waste oil from another motor that I have that I'll be lubricating the new packing with, so it don't burn it out the second that I turn it back into production. Okay, what I've done so far is I've pulled the clutch on the motor that runs the actual pumping unit, and now it's at a standstill. You can see this particular well it's kind of out of line from the actual well bore itself, so I have to use a chain and a boomer to pull the rods and polish liner over just a hair to make it so the packing, I can take it all out to replace it. So I'm about to put on my safety gloves and start the procedure. Okay, what I've done now so far is I've unscrewed the packing nut from the actual stuffing box and raised it up where I can access the old packing. And what I'll do is I'll take this device right here, I told you earlier, the packing puller, and I will actually screw it down into the old packing that's down in here to remove it. So there's about 10 or 12 of them in there, so I'll do that and then show you after it's all put back together. Okay, I've pulled all the packing out of the stuffing box. Here's the old packing. You can see it's kind of worn and flat looking. This is the new packing that I'm going to be installing. Every one of these has a slit in the side of it where it's actually cut, where you can slide it around the polish rod liner, and you slide that down on there and put it down into this stuffing box right here. You be sure when you do it to stagger those slits in each individual packing where they're not all in a line, otherwise the fluid can just come right up it and you'll still have a leaking stuffing box. So you just stagger those lines in these individual packings as you put them into the packing gland, and then when I'm through, I will slide the nut, this big nut here back down on top of this stuffing box and tighten it back down, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay, this is what the packing inside the packing gland is going to look like before you screw down the nut, if you get it all back in there and seated where it should be. You can see it's right here at the top of the gland, so that's where you want to be. It'll be kind of tough to get this nut to start back on there, but once you get it started, you just cinch it down a little and run the unit. Make sure it's not going to leak. Be sure to oil your polish rod liner a little, and we'll go from there. All right, got the packing changed, got the mess cleaned up here around the wellhead. Used a old gator and a fresh chat. Kind of wet looking though because it's raining, or it was raining here. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when the stuffing box has been repaired and not leaking anymore. See, you don't see any oil or water sloshing out of it, squirting out, then that means that the packing is secure and it's all sealed up and ready to pump some oil and water. All right, thank y'all for watching. I know not too many of you are ever even gonna be out and see anything like this, but just part of my daily job, so just wanted to check in. Let's see how it goes. Thank y'all. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it.